Okay, everyone, let's get started. Right, so hopefully it's not too blurry. Let me just turn the background and turn you off. I don't know why that's on. Okay, I can hear myself because I've got it on in the background. Right, let's just put the stuff online. Try that again, blah blah blah. Okay, right, let's go to the stream. Okay, looks good here, looks fine. Of course, I wear bifocals, okay. Fair one. I am trying out the PC version Archangel. I am trying that out. It seems to be working. The actual game itself seems to be working fine, but trying to get it to stream seems to be a little bit more problematic, it seems. Because it seems to not want to pick everything up for some bloody reason. I don't know why. So yeah, trying to get it to stream might be a little bit more a nuisance. Display on the dominance event is broken as fuck. By the way, went negative 8.3 million points when I upgraded my first officer. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, very strange. Hello to Stephen, Marco, Walt, Kenny, Chester, Matthew, Archangel, obviously I've already said. And yeah, cool. Events a bit problematic too. Yeah, I've noticed the events being a little bit problematic in my end as well. They haven't been the greatest, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm just trying to trying to find level 39s because I don't know. You might not have noticed, but as you noticed, I upgraded my ops to level 37, and I now need to get something like 3,000. But the problem is I can only hit level 39s because level 40s are slightly too strong for me. So I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, level 40s are slightly too strong. So trying to hit 39 so we get at least 890 points because we need 3,000 altogether. So if we hit 3 of them and then we can go and hit a couple of weaker ones, we should be okay on that side. But yeah, like I say, it's becoming a little bit problematic with this. In terms of the other stuff, I haven't actually paid attention too much to the other stuff. So what have we got here? I kind of wanted to wait until the stream to look at everything. So for the Son of Ma, where we got spend material. Okay, I should have bloody done that yesterday. Never mind. I upgraded my ops yesterday and then rushed it, so I should have done it yesterday. Yeah, it should have done it at 36, yeah, for definite, but too late now, unfortunately. Server 34 in the house. Welcome to anyone else that's on server 34. Welcome to anyone that's on my server, which is obviously 159. And obviously all the other servers that are out there. What have we got in this one? Displace of dominance. This is the one you're saying is broken. So increased power. Officers, obviously. I have actually got a few officers I can upgrade. I only focused on my US server game. I got rated dry on my EU game. Oh, fair on. That's not very good, Kenny. Not ideal. So what do you get from doing this, though? Just a load of lat. It's not amazing, to be fair. I'm kind of saving up my officer tokens altogether because I need a lot of officer credits at the moment. I just don't have any whatsoever. So yeah, let's see if we can go around. If there's a 39 there, see if we can head down to that before someone else hits him. Hopefully. So we can get the 39 explorers. Getting the others is a little bit more problematic, I found. Yeah, I'm trying out the new PC version as well. The game itself runs perfectly fine, and it does look good. There's a few things that I love about it, a few things that I don't like about it so far. I'll name a few things that I like, and obviously you can agree or disagree with me as we go. So one of the things I do love is the fact that I can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out, and it zooms in and out obviously a lot further than the normal phone version phone version of the game, which is an absolute great feature. I find it to be a little bit on the flip side to the zoom in side, so negative for the game itself. I find that all of these icons are too far away now. So, for example, if I click, if I click the ship, for example, so because it's still like the phone version, everything pops up obviously still in the corners and stuff. This needs to change. This needs to move to the middle, so that you can actually see it, and maybe bring it up a little bit larger or something, because going over here, especially when you're on a monitor the size of mine, I've got a 32-inch widescreen monitor, for example, and I play it on full screen, obviously outside of streaming. When I do play it on full stream, it feels like you're literally going like off the screen to try and just click like manage, for example. So that's kind of a nuisance, if I'm honest. And then going back to some good things, it's very smooth in comparison to the BlueStacks that I usually play. BlueStacks is very smooth as well. However, it does have some of its problematic moments. I think that's more to do with the game and the way that the BlueStacks decodes the game. Not entirely sure, but it certainly seems to be the case. But yeah, we sort of seem to be doing okay. Right, what are people saying? Here we go. Let me just read a few comments and then we'll crack on. If anyone sees a level 39, then please do shout it out. Plenty of tokens though. Server, where am I up to? Wherever. So, shout out to EU145 and US57 as always. That's Kenny server. Pursuit of Power event is AWOL. Yeah, we probably won't be doing that, if I'm honest, Matthew. Server 157 for Milo. Welcome as well, Milo, to you. As I haven't said, welcome as well. Plenty of tokens though. So, some people haven't had the issue. Officer upgrades worked for them. Seems intermittent. I haven't actually tried it. Like I say, if I go to my officers, I only have 2 million. I kind of want to save that because it's, yeah, I don't really need to upgrade anyone now, and I want to wait for an event or something like that, because like I say, I just want to kind of hoard it a little bit more. I do like this feature where you can just see absolutely every single officer. It's so much better than having to scroll down absolutely miles to try and find who you need. This is a great feature, I personally think. But yeah, it's there's like I say, there's few good things, few bad things altogether, I would say. Where am I up to? So I'm waiting until 4 of 10 event to spend my uncommons as I grind. Yeah, exactly, Milo. That I'd probably wait out as well. 60 frames per second is awesome. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Matthew. I'm trying to do my best when it comes to streaming. Since I don't stream that often. I try and stream at least twice a week though. But since I don't stream that often, I'm trying to keep the quality good. Can someone answer the question about Alliance exocomms? I can't get them activated for my Alliance, which is at level 23. Yeah, I can't help that one. I don't activate them for my Alliance, so I couldn't help. So if anyone else could help Walt out with that question, then that would be very useful. Can use KB shortcuts with spacebar to attack. It's great too. Okay, I didn't know you could do that with the spacebar, so we'll have to try that out with the next attack, whatever we attack. Like, I might see if we can take on a battleship, but we probably can't. But we'll give it a go. I can't click spacebar. Doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know if I need to like change the settings or something. I need 5 as well, so let's get that. The only thing as well that I find a bit weird is they've orientated everything to the left of the screen rather than to the center of the screen. Yeah, we can't take out battleships, it seems. It was close. It's very close. Right, let's get back up there. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Yep. And finish off with a few of these. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Right, let's head back up. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to like certain things, like so if we go into the stores, for example, everything. Oh, that's not very good representation. Where's ones that we've got little stuff in? There we go. So instead of centering everything to the middle of the screen, they have centered everything to the left of the screen. I'm not entirely sure why they've done this. I guess it's because they want to do something like that. However, they could still center it to the middle of the screen. But, well, I guess they couldn't because of this purpose. And it would look a bit odd, I guess. So I guess that's why they've done that. But when things aren't like that, they should be able to center stuff to the center of the screen rather than to the left, because it looks a bit weird. And like, again, when I'm playing on full screen, everything is extremely far away. So yeah, it's a bit, like I say, it's a bit bizarre in that one. I don't know if anyone else has ran into sort of that sort of type of issue as well. We should be able to take him out as long as no one takes him out next time. So as long as we can get there, should be able to take him out. Oh yeah, I need Ripper's mod, don't I? Yeah, of course I do. I think I might download that tomorrow. That'll be a tomorrow job, I think. I might download that and see how that works. Apparently it's meant to improve a bit of, your sort of user ability on the game. So I might download that and give that a go tomorrow. Alliance X only is 46 to acquire in premium consumable. Oh, fair one. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that myself personally, so that's cool. I'm going to post a couple of friendly. I just want to say thank you to Daniel Pierre for the subscription as well. Kenny, you finally subscribed on a different account again, it seems. End to All Stories, thank you for joining us once again. He's one of the players, one of the people I play Star Trek Online with. And then I'm presuming it's Jose, Jimenez, I guess, if it's Jose Jimenez. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the subscriptions, much appreciated. If anyone does want to support the channel, then the best way to do so is by that link, as I have hopefully everything set up to notify and all the pop-ups and yada yada yadas. So hopefully everything pops up and everything looks good. But yeah, so right, where are we up to? Just waiting for that ship to get there. We do need to get our Vidar sent to get some stuff today. What do we need to do with dailies? We don't actually need to do that much. Only need 10 more points, which means we can pretty much pick that up with the 4-hour chest later on today, or even the 24-hour chest, which I believe is very soon. Yes, 22 minutes. The only good thing about the PC as well, you get a bonus 24-hour chest, which I'm not entirely sure why they give you a bonus for playing on PC. Kind of doesn't really make any sense, if I'm honest, but they give you a bonus and I'll take it, I guess. One good feature that I'm definitely going to promote and definitely think that they've done this extremely well, and I do thank them for this, is the 7-day loyalty chest and the 30-day loyalty chest now. Because if obviously from the 37-day loyalty chest, which you can get every single time, every 7 days you get this chest, you get an alliance token, and every time you get an alliance token, it goes towards your 30-day, and you only need 4 of them, which obviously works out 28 days, which is actually kind of weird because it's 2 days less than what was it. It used to need 30, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I think you used to need 30 of the tokens to get one of these chests, but I might be wrong on that one. But obviously it works out. Your live chat number is 0. My live chat number is 0? Live chat number. No, it definitely says 9. For me, personally. It says 9 people are watching. Oh, that's watching though, isn't it? I don't know what else there is. Don't know. It says 9. For me. Yeah, it's still called a 30-day loyalty chest when it's actually now a 28-day, technically whatever these tokens are. It's an alliance token chest. It's now a 4 alliance token chest, technically. And it now works on a 28-day rota. So yeah, you're actually getting 2 days off it, and you're getting, obviously, not only are you getting that every 28 days now, you're also getting 4 of the 7-day chests as well, because they're the only things that can go. The loyalty badges can only get these chests now, so you may as well get this every single 7th day or 7th day. So you can get 7. So you get 4 of these in a month now, or 28 days, and you can get the loyalty chest, which means you're getting so many more resources overall, as you can see, because these haven't changed. These are still the same resources as before. So you're actually getting a lot more resources per month, which is a good thing, because, well, it should be the case, because now they've increased the level to level 60. You know, the end of the day. Oh, he's still alive. Let's go after him. Yeah, good. Now they've increased the level, the max level to level 60, and they've introduced G5 stuff. To be honest, they should be sort of easing the pressure on G3 stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, they should be definitely easing the pressure on the G3 stuff overall, which seems to be the case. That seems to be something that they've definitely done with regards to the chests. So hopefully they take that route and they keep going with it. I prefer my chests more on my 40DD variety. Oh, right, okay. I'm sitting on my 288 loyalty tokens. Yeah, you don't need to sit on the tokens, though. That's the only thing, isn't it? You don't need to sit on the tokens anymore. You may as well just cash them in. Obviously, unless you save, I don't know, saving them for a rainy day for whatever reason, but you may as well just start cashing them in, and then getting your instead of the loyalty tokens, you may as well start getting your other tokens, you know, that go for towards the obviously the 30-day chest equivalent. You may as well start cashing these in 2 chests at a time. Keep going with the 2 chests, and then obviously you'll get the tokens for this, and then you can obviously start getting these like 8 at it. So you need 8, so you get 2 of these chests at a time or something. You may as well start doing that, because there's no point in sitting on the loyalty tokens now. Just because, yeah, there's just really no reason to do that, in my opinion. More people will have Keenan and Carol, and when max both more yeah, that's the thing as well, is obviously more people will get them, and once, like you say, once they get maxed, you'll just start getting transporter patterns, which you can obviously then use to go towards, obviously, you know, so many more officers that are more useful than them two, certainly. And I know Carol's not actually a bad officer, but there is actually, you know, there's more useful characters out there. So you can get like Khan if you don't have him already, or you can start working on Maud, or, you know, characters on them sort of basis. We're gonna go down here. God, screw it. Let's go there for now. I'm gonna head to that one, get a couple more. I think we've only got to get maybe 1 or 2 more kills. 330. So if we hit like a level 36s or level 35s, we only got to hit a couple of them, and then that is today's Daily Dawn. Thank you to Adrian. Adrian? Is it Adrian? Is it Adrian? I don't want to get his name wrong. Pretty sure it's Adrian. Adrian? Feels like it. I feel like it's Adrian. Where is my thing here? Yeah, thank you for the donation the other day, by the way. We unlocked the battle pass with that donation that we got given. So yeah, thank you for that. So we've now got the elite or the premium battle pass, which is very nice of him. Yeah, it is Adrian. Yeah, thank you, Adrian, for that. We did unlock it. If you are out there watching, head there. Yada yada yada. Right, sitting on them till the end of the year, and if I go up some ops levels, the amount I get will increase. Yeah, but that's the thing. You can just well, I know your 7-day one will technically increase as well, which is probably why you want to do it. But the 30-day one is the new 4 token one is the better of the 2 anyway. So you may as well just cash them in to get them tokens ready to go at the end of the year. Obviously, that's your plan. Can't redeem. All has cooled down after 4 times. 7 days. Well, yeah, you may as well start redeeming them, otherwise you probably won't ever get through the amount you have. Both really ATA off. Yeah, definitely, Matthew. Okay, let me refresh. What, refresh the stream? Is the stream not good? I don't know. I'll try and zoom in a little bit as well, because I'm quite far out, so it's hard to see things. So I'll try and do things a little bit zoomed in, I guess, just so you can actually see what I'm looking at, because I can see it obviously zoomed out, but it might be a little bit less on the stream. It's also weird as well. I'm streaming. Well, I selected the stream to do it in 1080p, and yet for some reason the max you can only get is 720. I'm not entirely sure why it keeps doing this. I will have to have a look into why it does this, because I know for a fact you can stream at 1080p, but I don't know why it keeps changing it to 720. Yeah, it's highly annoying, if I'm honest. Okay, 11 now. Yeah, it's definitely going up, well. Or it keeps changing from like 9 to 11 or 12, blah, blah, blah. Bro, the G5 ships without any officer or upgrades are more powerful than fully upgraded and crewed G4 ship. Yeah, definitely, Marco. Welcome to the stream as well, by the way, Marco. Got some Star Trek stuff to show you later. Star Trek Online stuff, which we're going to show at the end of the stream. Got some stuff to show on there, which is going to be interesting. So yeah, the ships themselves are very, very interesting. I'll see if I can get some of them up. If people haven't seen them, let's see if we can mirror this screen. Right, where are you? Right, go, yes. Right, see if we can window capture my Discord, if we possibly can. Google Chrome. Yes, we can. Cool. Right. So if we go to this a second and see if they come up. So we've got a few new ships if people haven't seen them. This is the new miner. You don't need, it's the same miner for all 3 factions, so you don't need like 3 individuals or separate miners. You can literally use this for all 3 different types of materials. Like I say, it doesn't actually affect it. Obviously, you might want to get like maybe 3 of them in the future, but you don't need to. One's perfectly good, and then you can just bounce it around where it needs to be. So that's the new miner for all 3 factions, by the way. And then we've got the Romulans are, well, the post done by Shadow Raven. So thank you, by the way, Shadow Raven, for the post. So we got the tier, or the level 60 ship, I think it is now. Yeah, level 60 shipyards, which is obviously the Romulan. It's very generic, looks very like the Augur, but a lot bigger. This is very much a Star Trek Romulan based ship. This is a very, very iconic ship. Whether it was called that, I don't know, but it's a very iconic looking ship though. I'll see if I can increase the screen size as well, because this is tiny. Is it that one? Am I on you? Google Chrome. Yeah, cool. Right, if I do that, whoop. See if I can increase it a bit. But there we go. Boom. Right. So that's the ship at the moment. That's the level 60 Romulan ship, if you haven't seen one already. Then we've got the Sanctus, which is the Romulan rare ship, which is the level 56 ship. Again, very Romulan looking. Don't know. I'm not a huge fan. It's very Romulan looking, but I'm not a huge fan of the look. I don't really like the look of that one, if I'm personally honest. Then we've got the other Romulan ship, which is this one, the Corvus. Which again looks very Romulan. Like, I actually quite like the look of this ship. It might not be stupidly powerful, but, well, it is in compared to the other ships in the game so far, but compared to the other ships that we're going to be looking through, yeah, it's a very cool looking ship, if I'm honest. Can't wait, I don't know, in like about 5 years' time to be able to get some of these ships. Literally. So next ones we're going to be looking at are Klingon, sorry. So we got very reminiscent of level 60. This is a Klingon vessel. This is, yeah, very iconic looking ship. It can't be literally more iconic. The 56 looks like the D4. Yeah, definitely does, Matthew. Definitely does. Evening, by the way, DW. Hope you are feeling better. Was I ill? I can't remember whether I was ill. 5 years sounds about right. Yeah, that definitely does. But yeah, so this is a very, very good. I think they've done really well with this Klingon ship. Looks very good. Then we got the Vorcha, which again is such a Klingon iconic vessel. Again, very cool looking, or very iconic looking ship. Again, not a huge fan of the look of it though, but it is a very iconic looking ship nevertheless. That's level 53, by the way, and we've got their intermediate one, which I believe is this one, which is I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, the Quiv Sompek. Yeah, that, again, pretty boring looking, I personally think. I think it's actually quite a very boring looking ship. It's cool, but pretty boring overall. Then we go into, obviously, the Federation ships, which, if I'm honest, I think the Federation ships, out of all of them, actually look the best. And that's not me being biased. I just personally think they actually do look the best. So we've got the North Cut. Again, very cool looking. Looks a little bit like a sort of science vessel. I know it isn't because it gives weapon upgrades and stuff like that, but it actually does look a little bit like a science vessel, like you do see on like Star Trek Online, for example, and stuff like that. It does look a little bit like one of them. Again, very cool looking ship. Then we've got the Crozier, which is basically a really tanky looking ship. It's a bit like a bit of a battleshipy sort of. Well, I know it's a battleship, but it's a very tanky looking ship. It's got extra armor, like sort of welded into it, and all the nacelles are armored, and all the back of it's armored. So this hopefully actually does really well compared to like the Intrepid, for example, which is god awful compared to the other equivalent ships in its bracket. So hopefully this does a little bit better than that. I'll get to the comments in a second. Let me just get through these ships. And then obviously the cream de la creme, we've got the Galaxy class, which is obviously the USS Enterprise D. This just looks amazing, if I'm honest. I'm so glad they've actually finally introduced it to the game. You can take down, my video can get taken down now with regards to they were lying to us, because they finally introduced it to the game. So they're no longer lying to us on the adverts. We do have it. The only problem is it's level 50 and it takes about 20,000 years to get there if you're free to play, or alternatively it'll take you the best part of, probably hundreds of thousands of pounds to be able to unlock this type of ship in any short manner of time. I think the highest player free to play in the game at the moment, I think, is level 46. So just bear that in mind. And they've been playing since the game started. Obviously, I haven't been playing since the game started, but they've been playing since the game started. They've min-maxed everything. And I think they're only level 46 free to play. So just bear that in mind. That's been over 2 years, nearly 3 years, I believe. It's coming up to 3 years. And they're still only level 46, not even level 50 yet. So yeah, free-to-play players, good luck trying to get this in probably the next 10 years, I would say, unless they make it a lot easier to get up to these levels. If they expand the brackets again to, say, like level 70 or 80, they should make the bracket lower than that, easier to obtain, in my opinion. So, like, the level 30 to 40 now should be really easy to obtain in comparison. The level 40 to 50 should be a lot less stressful than it was or is, and then the level 50 to 60 now should be the grind, as the level 40 to 50 used to be. The level 50 to 60 now should be the grind. like the massive grind, because they are the latest ships in the game. They are the hardest things to get to. So they should now be the hardest, you know, the biggest grind, so to say. So right, let's head back over anyway. Just thought I'd show them. We've got a lot of comments to get through whilst I do this. So let's zoom in on you. All right, where were we up to comment-wise? Looking forward to see it. Evening. Said that. Exactly 4 or 5 years. Lol, still something to look forward to. No, definitely is, Matthew. Definitely something to look forward to, and I can't wait to eventually ever get there. But, yeah, it's definitely going to take a long, long time. So it's not ideal, but, you know, it's going to take a long time, and, you know, we'll get there one day. Definitely, for sure. How you do cash in the cloaking token from the battle pass? Not entirely sure. Not done it. I believe you go into the retrofits. I believe. I might be talking out my arse here, but I believe retrofits, go to ship cloaking, and then it comes up in here. The ship. Maybe not, because it's not got the Enterprise D in here, which is kind of weird. Oh, I know why. It's because I don't have the ship. That's why. I don't know, maybe not, because it says Tribune, it's got Klingons. I've got no Federation ships in here, which is kind of weird. Well, obviously, because they can't, obviously. Skins I want to look at, not cloaking fucking shite. That's how you do cloaking. Duh. That's how you do cloaking, and then the skin, which is the Federation, obviously the Enterprise D, which is there. So yeah, the actual thing, it's in there. Or alternatively, you can click this and then it'll say there. You can just, yeah, you need to go to retrofit. So you need to go to manager, go when it's in the dock, go to retrofit and fit it to the ship like you would fit like a weapon or something on the lines of that. You need to do the same thing. Yeah, so that is that. We should have done the Doomsday stuff because I hit 37. So yeah, we have. Good. Right, you can head back now and we can then go and do some Vidar hunting. We've done our swarm hunting for today, so we don't need to do that, which is always joyful, because swarm hunting does take a little while, and it's not the most fun, if I'm honest. But so we've done that already today, which is good. But yeah, so what else do we need to do today? Let's have a little look at what else we've got left in the dailies, if anything, that we can sort of plod along with. Got a lot of the attack stuff, which we can do. Probably not going to. We've got that. Dailies are done. And boom. That's number 6, I believe, for me. So we've got one more, and then we can get 7-day chest, which I'm just going to cash them in. I'm not going to wait around. We've got one away mission currently undergoing. We could do some of the missions, if I'm honest. I am behind on the missions. Ops, yep. Cool. What are the missions called? We've still got the old missions to still need to do as well, which is not... be this one, won't it? Right, save that. So yeah, we can do some of the missions if you want to go through some of the missions. But like I say, I'm not too fussed. I'll do them on my own time. Yeah, the Fed ship don't go. They don't have. They should get it eventually because they do have intermittent cloaking technology eventually. But yeah, the Fed ships don't currently have it. The only thing with the game as well, I can literally see it. So if we got level 60 is going to be the Galaxy class, then I've got a feeling that maybe level 70 is going to be a Sovereign. If that's the way that they're going to go with the game. So level 70 will be the Sovereign or the Enterprise E variant. I've definitely got a feeling that is the way they're going to go. So I guess, I don't know what, I'm sort of debating what, if they're going to ever end up getting to like level 100. I mean, I wonder what that ship's going to be. And I wonder how the game's going to be with regards to if they get to that far. Because it's already stupidly hard to get to like level 50, for example. So I wonder what getting to like level 100 is going to be. for like new players of that time. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see, nevertheless. Thank you for the people that have liked the stream so far, by the way. Much appreciated. That's definitely one of the best ways to help the channel out, is by liking the streams and obviously giving everything a thumbs up or like every way you see it, or giving the actual channel a subscribe. But yeah, the Enterprise K. I'm pretty sure that didn't exist. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. I've never heard of an Enterprise K. So I wonder what the latest or the last sort of... Oh no, the Enterprise K does exist. Bloody hell. Looks pretty cool as well, to be fair. It actually does exist. The Enterprise K. I don't know if you were just joking around, but it actually does exist. I'm going to show you now. It's kind of a cool looking ship. Doesn't look like it's... Obviously, it's futuristic looking ship, but... Right, let's see if we can... Boom. There you go. Bosh. Enterprise K. Cool looking ship, if I'm honest. It is cool. Very cool looking ship. But yeah, that is supposedly the Enterprise K anyway. Yeah. Like I say, I don't know if you were joking around, but it does exist. Cool. I like that. Wales only elitist for that. Oh yeah, definitely Kenny. Yeah, 100%. I can't imagine as me and mortals getting to like level stupid, whatever level they decide to go to in the end. I definitely can't imagine as me personally getting there anytime soon, or anytime in my lifetime, it seems. But yeah, it's one of them. Have you noticed you don't have the offers tab anymore next to the event tab? Let me see. Oh yeah, it comes and goes though. I think it does come and go. I mean, if you want the offers, just go into that anyway. You just click that and it comes up if you desire to get some of this stuff. Obviously I don't. I think it does come and go though. I'm sure it does. I'm sure I've seen it. Maybe I'm just thinking of a phone version, but maybe I've seen it. I don't know. But like I say, if you are playing PC and you want anything, just click the plus on the Latinum and it'll take you to the store anyway, just in case you weren't aware you could do that. Yeah, just click that and it takes you there, which is pretty decent. We're joking, new Voyager K existed. Oh, fair one. Okay, I've worked it out. You cash in the token in the event store. Okay, cool. The event store has a token, does it? Oh, there it is, yeah. Cool. No, that's the missions. Cash the token in the event store. Where? That's a mission. Side mission. Oh, it must unlock when you get it though, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Right, speed this up. And then we're going to send this to get our Vidar. And going to send it out to... See what I mean when it comes to... Everything's very far away. I wish it like was... I don't know, things were a little bit closer. Now it's on PC. I think they've basically just taken the phone version and just gone boof and like bloomed it all out. Once you have the tokens, it'll show in the battle pass. Yeah, I thought it might do. Yeah, it seems that they should have put everything a bit closer, or maybe a bit bigger, or something on the lines of that. Just because now everything seems very far away, and you seem to be having to go across the screen quite a lot to be able to get it. What's the music? It's quite quiet. It's just really loud in my ears. Okay, you're heading there, please. Thank you. Let's go. Go Vidar. That's better. Right, okay, where are we off to on chat? Yeah, read everything. Good. Welcome to everyone that has joined in, by the way, to the channel, or the stream. We are getting, it seems to be more viewers than ever before, so thank you very much. Much appreciated, put it that way. And yeah, we we seem to be doing okay. Most whales regret jumping to 51 plus due to the bad G5 economy and complete dry up of G4 mats. That's why I stayed at Ops 50. I don't think they should make it to Ops 70 within 5 years. The problem is, Drac, is they need to find a way to make more people, or make the level 50 people pay more money. Like all the pay-to-play players, all the whales out there who are currently sat there not paying that much towards anything now because they pretty much have everything they need. They need ways to be able to basically make them pay more money into the game, which is, I don't agree with that model, but that's just the way that business works. So that's why they've opened up to level 60, because it means whales that want the next thing, or want the next best thing, or want the best things in the game, they will pay for it, and they will eventually get it, obviously. Quicker, obviously, than free-to-play, certainly. So they always have to feed the whales, unfortunately. The free-to-play players like myself pretty much just get left behind because they don't really care for us, if I'm honest. Because me personally, I'm not supporting their game financially, whereas a whale who spends, tens of thousands of pounds to get to level 50 to now get to level 60, they're directly supporting the game. Even though I did Google this the other day, if I just do you want to know how much they made this year? Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm pretty sure I found a figure where they made how much money they made. If I can find it. Where is it? It did say the start of this year, the first sort of quarter of the year or something, it made so much money. Revenue. Right, let's just try revenue. Okay, so this wasn't this year, I don't believe. So it said, when was this? When was this published? Just want to get this right. So in 2019, which I know was it was just 2 years ago. So it's definitely not a new report. So 2 years ago, this game made $100 million. So, I mean, I don't know what they're making now. Probably more. Well, maybe around the same sort of figure-ish. Maybe last year, I would say. Maybe a little bit more because obviously the game's got a little bit more popular. So if you take the 2019 figure, made 100 million, which is not... I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not a stupid amount. It's not like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, for example. Like that makes, I mean, that company is like, I think Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is now something like a $1.2 billion company. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it doesn't make quite that much, but I mean, $100 million in 1 year is not bad going. If I'm honest, it's definitely, and that's like I say, that's revenue. So it's definitely not bad going though. Overall, right, we're dailies above. Where the hell am I up to? G5 launch has the game component only for Ops 53 and below. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that. And I mean, that's something that I know I don't personally have to worry about it, but I do feel sorry for you guys that obviously are already up, or girls, are obviously already up there to that sort of height, and have to endure this type of nuisance, I guess. So no, it's high, 30% more. So they made 30% more last year than they made the year before. So they made 100. I don't know where that figure's come from, by the way, Matthew. But if that's correct, then I mean they made what, like 130 million last year on the game. It's an obscene amount of money. It really is, and they can't fix things like just getting rid of this stupid notification that keeps popping up, or setting a setting where you can get fucking rid of it. Can't do stuff like that, can they? You know what I mean, make it 230 million in 2 years, and they can't fucking get rid of that stupid notification bar. But anyway, any thoughts on the Shatner going to space? I don't know. I haven't actually really looked into it, to be honest. Not really looked into it. Haven't seen anything on it. Haven't read anything on it either. So can't really say. I'll have to have a look into it. Yeah, I will have to have a look into that. See what he's doing, I guess. See what's happening with that. I'm holding at Ops 50 for 6 months. This increased Ops 50 payout for dailies equal to 51 plus. Fair one. Sounds like a smart plan. If you've got everything worked out, I will trust you. Certainly know what you're doing at level 50. Certainly more than me. Said 30% since PC launch with new store. Okay. So that's just since PC launch. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I don't know how much they're making now. Don't want to speculate. Don't want to judge. But yeah, they need to make people pay more money, unfortunately, because it means they, for whatever reason, they have to get the whales to pay more because they're the ones that directly financially support the game. And I'm not saying anything bad against whales. I mean, if you want a whale on a game, that is perfectly your choice. I personally won't do it because, again, just personal reasons, and I don't have that type of money to sort of put into a game like this. Certainly not at the moment, since I'm still looking for a job, since I've left the army. So a little bit harder for me at the moment because, like I say, I don't have a job right now, technically. So I'm still in the means of looking for a job, so it's a bit harder for me at the moment. Certainly. I mean, I don't get paid off YouTube or anything like that as well, so it's not like I can put anything from YouTube earnings from like what you guys sort of give me as views and stuff. I can't really put that into the channel either because I don't get anything from YouTube until I get over 1,000 subscribers, which I know we're not too far away. I think we're on 909 or something, or 910 maybe. So we're not a ridiculous amount away from being 1,000, but yeah, we're still, or 911. There we go. We're still a little bit away. We're still like 89 away from getting to 1,000 subscribers. So, and then obviously any money that I do earn on YouTube platform, I most likely will put into the game. The only problem that I have with putting into this game is everything costs a fortune. That's the only thing. I mean, I know there's certain packs that are better value for money than others, but everything just costs a fortune. It's like £90, £90, £90, £90, and there's about 30 packs in this list alone that are £90. That would be nice, like the mine and the ore ones would be nice, but I don't get why they're £90. Like, why? I mean, you get a decent amount of stuff, but £90, man, Jesus Christ, that is a lot of money. Yeah, I don't get how people. I mean, that just to get them free alone, you're looking at 270 quid. You know what I mean? It's crazy amounts of money. But yeah, like I say, I'm just personally not there yet. I can't just start throwing money away like that, I guess. Shannon's supposed to go into space on the 12th, by the way. 12th, cool. I'll have a look into it anyway, Waltz, before the 12th. I will have a look into it. Just to sort of see what you're going on about. But yeah, sounds cool. That's the max charge on Android. Yeah, well, that's what it is for me. It's £90 for me personally. Yeah, Michael, they did drop in price. I agree. They dropped from, I believe, £98 they used to be for me personally, and then he went down to, I think, like 91 for randomly, or £92. And and then now they're down to 89. I agree, or £90. So they are dropping in price, for sure. I just don't know why certain packs like that, like the minor, like the ore ones, for example, I just don't get why they're so expensive. Kind of really doesn't make any sense. If I'm honest, it really doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Does anyone want to see so when the stream ends, which is going to be in about 10 minutes or so on Star Trek Fleet Command, because there's not really much else to do. I've done my dailies, done my other bits and bobs. We've now done the Vidar. We're just chatting basically now. Could be worse. Scopely could start accepting kidneys. Yeah, they could do well. Definitely. Certainly could. So yeah, in about 5 to 10 minutes about 10 minutes when we end Star Trek Fleet Command, does anyone want to see my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes account to see where we're up to on that? If not, I will go over to my my Star Trek Online account. We're not going to do anything on it. All we're going to do is we're going to run through my ships, and I'll show you some of the ships that I've been able to obtain, some of the weapons that I've been able to obtain, and bits and bobs. There's certainly one mission that I'm currently doing at the moment. I've done it for the second time already. I've got one more. Well, I've got not one more. I've got about 5 more times to do this one mission to be able to get the weapons from it. But yeah, we'll I'll show you that later. If you want to see that. If you don't want to see that, then Star Trek one I'll show you anyway, because I want to show you personally, because I've got loads of Enterprise looking ships. But if you don't want to see the Star Wars one, like for 5 minutes, just to show quick run through it, then I won't show it. Lord, try repairing a Valdor. Probably cost a fortune, I would imagine. Exchange rate, maybe. Change in price goes other way with some currency. Yeah, definitely it does, Matthew. It might be the exchange rate, certainly, and stuff like that. That might sort of affect it. I don't know. But yeah, it certainly does affect certain countries worse, I would say, than me. But yeah, 80 million trip to repair a Valdor. Jesus, I don't even have that type of resources. I'll tell you what, one thing I would love them to introduce to the game, and please let me know if you completely disagree with this or not. I wish that these stupid refineries, well, not refineries, but these generators, I wish there wasn't a cap on your storage for these to work. I wish they would just constantly keep putting in. I mean, all they do is just put in at 6,200 anyway an hour, which is absolutely nothing. You're not going to get that much out of one in a day, for example, so it doesn't matter that much. But I wish they would just constantly, every hour, it would just add that to your figure, like constantly just keep adding and adding and adding. So these stores just, are constantly getting topped up by your generators, because at the moment they're just sat here like doing absolutely nothing. I mean, 850. I mean, times that by, let's work it out. I'm going to work it out. Like, Trit's one of the biggest things in the game you need the most of for ship repairs and all other matter of things. So 850 times 24 is 20,000 a day. So 20,400 a day it works out at. That's what I would get per day. And like you've just said, it costs 80 million, for example. So if I was to get the 80 million, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 80 million to divided by 20,400. So if I was just to use the generators, I know I've got 3 or 4 of them. So technically, let me just put it in brackets times 4, because I've got 4 of them. If I was just to use my generators to get one repair on a Valdor, for example, which costs 80 million trit, that would take me 980 days just to get enough trit from these to repair one of them ships. Divide that obviously by 365 is 2.6 years. You know what I mean? So I don't get why they've capped it. That's what I don't get. These are so insignificant in terms of what they give you. But if they just added to this constantly, it helps. Every little helps in the game. So I don't get why they don't do that personally. It's probably so you have to spend more money to get more, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but
Please let me know if you completely disagree with me on that one or not. Tier 5, it'd be nice if generated enough to upgrade them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, even if it's, I mean, they cost a fortune to upgrade, and yet you don't really get much back from them, if I'm honest. That's the big problem with them. You don't really get much back from them. These are bigger. They're like my biggest issues with the game right now. Is these are completely useless and don't do anything and don't add to anything with the game. Yet they could make these a lot more viable by just constantly adding to your amount of stores. I wish they would just change the Dawn background elevator music. You're talking to me? Oh, God. It's meant to be space noises, but it's kind of gone off the rails. Oh, do you mean the actual in-game elevator music? I don't play with the game music on, so I wouldn't even know what the game music sounds like, if I'm honest. Explorer Pack gives me 5 billion trit on an Ops 44. Fair one. 5 billion is not too bad, to be fair. That's pretty decent. But at Ops 34, Ops 44, 5 billion probably doesn't get you that far because everything costs billions to upgrade. Like, I mean, my Ops, I know I can't see it right now, but so if we go into that, I mean, that already cost me 512 million bar steel just, and I'm only Ops 37. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously that gets substantially, worse the higher up you go as well, which is kind of mental, if I'm honest. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Star Trek Online. I'm going to show you a little bit about Star Trek Online. If I can. I don't even know if I can. In fact, I won't. I won't do it on stream. I won't bore you to death with it. What I will do, though, is I will do a video on YouTube with all the new ships, all the weapons and stuff. So if you want to check it out, you can. If you don't want to check it out, you don't have to. It's completely up to you. You are back, and I believe I can pull you now, I think. Bug, and 72. Boom. Happy days. There's another 10. We need 2 more days, and then we have a level, I believe, a tier 9 Vidar. 2 more days, including, obviously, tomorrow and the next day, which will be Monday. We will then have a tier 9 Vidar, which is really good because it means from this store we can stop getting the Borg stuff, i.e. these we need these nano probes still, but we can stop pouring it towards the Vidar itself, and we can start getting some of these credits. I believe this goes to 600 if you have the double refine output, which I do. So I believe this goes to 600, so we can start really stocking up on some of these credits in the future, because they don't cost a stupid amount. I mean, the 5,500, but we should be able to get, a decent amount. I know that's going to go up as well to whatever it goes up to, but we should be able to start stocking up some of them credits every day. 600 for most likely going to be for the first one's going to be Federation because I want to get the Enterprise, and then Klingon because I want to get D4, sorry, not D3. They want to get the D4, and then we're probably going to start stocking Romulan stuff up then. To wait until we move on to the to obviously getting the next sort of prestige level when it comes to the factions, because once we get enough stuff and we have our miners upgraded a little bit more, so Enterprise will get, which we still got quite a way to get him, not even halfway yet. Then the D4, we're actually really close to the D4, so we won't need that much of the Klingon stuff to get the D4 up. To be fair, we're actually not that far away, only 22 off, which is pretty decent. And then obviously we'll start getting Romulans up into Celebrated, and then start getting some of the ships for like the next mining ship and stuff like that as well. So hopefully that should be pretty decent. We got 18.3k so far. Not a huge amount, like I say. Definitely not a huge amount at all. We're going to need substantially more than this, probably into the 200,000, I would imagine. So yeah, we just need to start somewhere. So we'll start stocking up on the Romulan credits and the independent credits, because we're going to need them too, unfortunately. 8,000 for 600 faction credits. Oh, that's all right then. That's not too bad, Matthew. It's not too bad at all. If you haven't already, don't forget to consider liking the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And because we are about to finish. So thank you to everyone that's come out. I know it's only been an hour long stream, but there's not really else I can do in the game, unfortunately. So kind of limited on the events and the dailies that you can do. So thank you to everyone that's popped in today. So Draco, you know, Matthew, Michael, Walt, Kenny, Marco. Who else has popped in? Milo, Chester, Stefan. Have I missed anyone? I hope not. I hope not. DW. No, don't think so. I think that's everyone. But yeah, so thank you for dropping by, everyone. Like I say, we're going to end the stream there. Hopefully the quality hasn't been too bad for you. And you can see that, like I say, this was me trying out the PC version of the game while streaming. It seems to be running quite smooth, quite well. It is a bit blurry every now and again though, so I kind of want to get that sort of scene too. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but hope you've enjoyed everything. Hope you enjoyed the chat. Other than that, I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.